Good morning, guys. It is another Saturday. It is 10 after 7 in the morning. Sorry about this bright sun. We have got a bunch of leads today. Some retro, some not retro. Some places are just being vague and saying they have video games. We have got an estate sale to go to in about an hour and 20 minutes. I've been talking to this guy pretty much all week, and he says there's an estate sale and there's a bunch of video games. He wouldn't dig them out before today. I tried to go get them earlier this week. He said I'm gonna have to wait till today. I talked to him last night. He said he has to find them, but they are there, and he told me to show up when the yard sale starts at 9, and hopefully he'll found them by then. But we're gonna definitely be showing up earlier than that. He has my name. He knows I'm showing up. So we're going to be going there for 8:30, and right now we're going to try and hit two other sales before 8:30. They both start at 8 a.m. I'm going to be showing up in about 15 minutes, so I'm going to be really early for these, and we'll see if we can hit up these two sales and then drive out. It's about a 20-minute drive, so I really need to leave this area here by 10 after 8.
Kilometers, take exit 70 onto NS 207 East.
So yeah, we'll keep you guys posted. Lots of stuff today, guys. There is probably about 50 yard sales, and then there is the world's biggest yard sale, where there's going to be like, 25,000 people or something at this big convention center. I think there's like 900 tables registered this year. I don't think we're going to go there until the very end, because people that sell there's going to be retro sellers. They're definitely going to be scoping out the place before it even opens. So we're going to go and do these yard sales, and then there's a 50-mile yard sale that's about a 40-minute drive out. So we might actually do that after we're done today's yard sales. But once again, I'll keep you guys posted. We'll see you soon. First sale of the day.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Lots of kitty stuff.
Cool.
Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. Who's Tom and Jerry?
Hey, man.
I was gonna sell the whole box as one thing.
Oh, okay. How much?
Well, I know what I want for it, but I know what the lowest I'll take, so I just want to see where you're at. I wanted, based on what I checked online, for a system like that with 11 games, 2 notes and everything, they're selling for about $70, but I'll take the lowest 45 for the whole box.
Morning. Is this all your stuff here? Yeah. I spoke to somebody, I think it was probably you, Doug?
Yeah,
Doug?
Doug.
Yeah. So there was a pinball machine, some games and stuff like that.
Yep.
I don't know if you got around to finding those yet. Come back if
The
not.
only game that I found so far was right here. Can't be going over here.
Okay, it's one of those.
You know what it is, do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all we have for games so far.
Okay.
But, this is the kind of pile I have to go through.
Uh-huh.
And so it's a while. And I know there's more in there.
Uh-huh.
So drop by later today. So it's not even lunchtime yet, is it?
No, well, I was just afraid that the games will go out and then somebody will instantly pick them up, right? That's why I wanted to come by and see.
I had one there, but it was a PC game. It was Pirates.
Okay.
You're looking for the Nintendo and stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, like the console stuff, yeah.
I say just keep checking back. Right?
Okay.
Are you in the neighborhood or what?
No, but I can come back. I mean, if you do find them...
There's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Right?
So if you do find them, is there any way that you can hold them off
Do you
in
have
there?
a number?
I can give you my number if you want. I don't have a card. I'm not a business or anything.
I'll get a pen there.
Yeah, cool.
That's all Nerf guns.
Okay. Cool. So any video games at all, are you?
No, you
No?
know what? You're not Jeff, are you?
Yes.
You are.
Yeah.
Did you get my email I sent this morning?
No.
I sent one to you and just said I'm not selling any.
Oh,
my
okay.
son came up and had a
Had a fit?
fit.
Yeah. I was already out all this way anyway,
Were
so
you?
yeah, it's not a big deal.
I never realized if he wasn't home, you would have gotten a good buy. I had, because he's got a couple Nintendo or Xboxes, and he had a Game Gear and
Okay.
N64 and all that stuff.
Oh, really? He didn't want
Yeah.
to sell any of it?
He said not up for under $100.
Well, I'd take a look. I mean, I'd be willing to if he's here.
I can't today. I put it back away, but if you
Okay.
send me an email, you don't have I could write your name down and I could.
Yeah,
have him-
sure. Morning. Good morning. How are you?
$1 each if you're interested on.
Have any other games at all?
No, that's all I have is those two. Everything went this morning.
Oh, really?
Everybody coming to whole stack.
The games? Or,
Games
yeah.
and movies mixed.
I'll take these two for $2. You just run to the car and grab some change.
Sure, yeah.
Thanks.
You see. Quick like one.
Don't even go there.
Busy? See that fire hat over there?
Yeah.
There were only 20 boxes in this room.
Yeah. Where's your garbage? Free. Oh, I got in there to get that truck and spent $3,600 that I hadn't bought. The more I looked at how many electronics was on there. What? Warranty. I wasn't going to buy it. And then I looked at the plan that they offered, and it covers every electronic part on that for 4 years. It's all listed. Everything is listed. 3 pages. Yeah. That's where I said. That's what happened to me.
Oh, that's not
I said,
covered.
what is covered? And they said, this, the element in your cigarette lighter. But your fuel pump, no. Go.
That's what I said. I said, well, why didn't you give me the shorter list of what was covered, right? That just drove me nuts, and I've never bought one since.
Well, that's why I wasn't going to buy one, but I said, I had a weak moment.
We paid $3,500 for it. That's what I paid. And we never used it. Never used it. And
I
all
know,
the
that's
stuff we did-
painful.
But if
the
The
transmission.
drivetrain ran, the transmission ran, the
You'd have got your money back. But it's a roll of the dice, and I had a weak moment. I said, I'm a Ford guy now. You know, this is my first one.
By the time that extended warranty is placed, we will not replace the components of the drivetrain. That's it. All the drivetrain, everything is still fine. Transmission, everything is still fine.
Oh yeah, no, if it lasts that long, it's gonna outlast the rest of the truck. No, I know. Well,
What goes today is what?
Hey, what's up, guys? It is now Monday afternoon. Saturday yard sales were really bad. I don't know how much footage I have there, but we did have a saving grace yesterday. We got a really sweet Super Nintendo PS2 pickup yesterday. So I'm going to show that off. I also got some stuff throughout the week. And then let me also grab my phone so I can give you guys an update here on money, on what we've paid. This was actually the first week in, well, since the first 2 weeks where we did not sell more than what we bought. And I didn't even buy that much. I've just been really busy with my rental property. If you guys haven't seen the Baus House series that's on here, you should definitely go check it out, and another episode will be on tonight. But yeah, anyway, let me just jump right into it. At the beginning of the week, actually, you know what, let me just show you the yard sale stuff. This is what I got on Saturday's yard sales. 2 PlayStation 1 games. This is the show. We've got ECW. This is actually a pretty expensive one. This is about a $25 complete in box game, and pretty rare too. And it's also in minty shape. And then this one here, WWF Attitude, is a complete shit box, but I didn't have it. So it's also complete and also in really great shape. So we got those 2 games. Here is the really sad part about this Saturday. This was the most promising weekend I have had since I started. There was an estate sale. He said he had 5 boxes of games, which I think I'll put in some footage there. You guys probably saw. I went to this estate sale 3 times throughout the day. He kept telling me, come back. I haven't found them yet. There was a lot of stuff. Apparently he buys auctions, like storage lockers, and he said there was 5 boxes of games, and I believed him because when I first got there were a bunch of cords for systems, PlayStation, GameCube, stuff like that, and he also said there was games, so I was like, great. If I can get my hands on this, awesome. Long story short, he did have some games. It was 1 box, and there was probably about 10 to 15 games total. The rest were DVDs. So he was mixing up DVDs with video games. There was like 2 or 3 titles in there that were okay. There was like some sort of fighting game or whatever that I looked up. That was about a $25 game complete, but it didn't have the manual and the disc was in kind of rough shape. When I asked him about prices, he was saying $5 a game. I said, well, how about if I buy a few? He was knocking off like $2 off the price. Needless to say, I was pretty salty and I just left. I didn't buy anything. It was a complete waste of time. There was also a massive garage sale, over 700 tables. That was a bust because there was 3 resellers there and they scope out the place before the public can go in there. So if there was anything, they bought that stuff up and probably just sold it on their table for 3 times the amount. So that happened. And then also I had 4 different leads for video games. When I got there, I was the first one there. All of them were crappy titles, and or 2 of them didn't even have the yard sale. So it was looking so good, so promising, and I ended up just getting these 2 games from a freestyle yard sale. But we got some pickups. I'm going to show off this. I decided to treat myself this week and buy something that I normally wouldn't pay this much for, but I just loved it so much, and I remember seeing this when it first came out. And this is the Resident Evil PS2, Resident Evil 4 PS2 controller. It is a chainsaw. It's a collector's item. It has never been opened. It's not in the original like big box that it comes in. But this is the show. Normally these are retailing for about $100 to $150. on eBay, depending if it is new like this or if it's been used. This one, the seal hasn't even been broken. So very, very cool. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let's see here. Yeah, so there it is. There's also a GameCube version as well. The GameCube one is significantly more expensive, but I just thought this was really, really cool. So I got this. I ended up paying $70 for it. Once again, I normally would not pay. I've become a very jaded collector, as in I never want to pay what things are worth because I'm so used to getting deals. And yes, I got this probably at a $50 discount, $30 to $50 discount, but it's something that I really wanted. It was local. I would have had to pay for shipping and stuff on eBay, and hopefully I can find me a GameCube version of this. So very, very cool. It'd be nice to put on a wall. And Resident Evil 4, believe it or not, is probably my third favorite Resident Evil game, and it was the last good Resident Evil game in my opinion. Then we got a slamming deal on some DS stuff. I got this entire box here. We got 2 DS Lite systems. One is red and one is blue, I think. Yeah, blue. Screens are in mint. Everything about these are in phenomenal shape. Came with the chargers, they're in the back. And it also came with all of these games. I'm just gonna rapid fire through them. Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean. Indiana Jones, Transformers, Monster Jam, Brain Age, M&M's Adventure, The Smurfs, Mario Kart DS, Sonic, Sega All-Stars Racing, Game Time, ATV, and Monster Truck Combo, Super Mario Bros, Pixar Up, Mario Party DS, Be Puzzled, and I screwed up this name before. I'm gonna do it again. Phil Heads? I don't know. Somebody... I got chirped so hard the last time I screwed up this name in the comment section. I'm about to get chirped again. Anyway, this fucking shitbox. Anyway, I got all of this entire box for $25. Insane. Great deal. That was a Kijiji ad pickup. Then the big pickup that we got was yesterday. And I was going to make a video, but I had so much stuff on the go, I needed to get some streaming done. So I just managed to do this right now before I head over to the other house. Got a Super Nintendo. Came with all the hookups and 2 official controllers. Works great. The controllers are in great shape. Sometimes the buttons, you had to press them hard and stuff. Not this time. Came with Super Mario World. Right. NHL 96, which I didn't have. It is a shitbox, but I didn't have this one. Another game I didn't have. This is just a great bundle because a lot of these games I don't have and are going to go on the shelf. Jurassic Park. Don't have that one, so that one's going up. We got Killer Instinct. This is the one that has the most label damage. It's got a couple little like tears there at the top, but still in really good shape. Killer Instinct. Mortal Kombat 2, which I did have. And the big game, very, very happy to get this, and I've never seen one in the wild. Super Metroid, with a phenomenal label, front and back, just in minty. Love it. So, got that game going right on the collection. This thing alone is $80. Canadian, of course. 80 bucks. So, boom. We also picked up a PlayStation 2, which I have over here. We got a PS2 Slim, this bag here. All the cords, 2 memory cards, 2 official controllers, and these games here. So we got a stack of NHL shit boxes. Not even gonna look at those. And then the actual games we got: Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Gran Turismo 4, World Championship Poker 2, and Tony Hawk's Underground. So we got the PS2 Slim, all those PS2 games and all the Super Nintendo stuff for $84. I went in there, they were having a yard sale, and I asked if they had any games. They said, yeah, we got some. So I went down into their basement. Actually, the yard sale wasn't even a thing yet. They were having it later on in the day, and I managed to go there early, and I didn't film because we went in their house. So, went in there, we didn't discuss a price, and he said, well, how much, will you give me? I said, well, I usually pay a couple dollars a game. For the Super Nintendo stuff, I can give you $60. And he said, what about the PS2 stuff? I said, well, to be honest, I have 2 of them at home. I don't really need it. And he said, well, will you do $100 for everything? And I literally had $80 in my wallet, and I had $4 in my left pocket in change. And I said, I got $84 on me. And he said, sure, I'll take it. So $84, and I got all that stuff. This is already sold. So the Super Nintendo, actually, I gave a pretty ridiculous deal. The Super Nintendo with Super Mario World, a copy of All-Stars that I had, and Mortal Kombat 2, a Nintendo Wii that I also picked up a Nintendo Wii a few days ago for $10. So also a Nintendo Wii with Mario Kart. All that DS stuff that I showed you, pretty much have all of it anyway. So all that DS stuff, and a PS2, 2 PS2s, one fat, one slim, and a regular Nintendo with 7 shitbox games, I'm selling for $320. One huge bundle. Now, I could have pieced it all out and got about $450 if I would have sat on it for a couple of weeks. I already had commitments for someone to buy the Super Nintendo and the DS stuff. Super Nintendo stuff for $125, the DS stuff for $100. But I have so much stuff to do this week with the other house that's going to be completely done by the end of tomorrow. And then I got to catch up on streaming and just get back to some normalcy because I have some other things on the go that I'm not announcing yet, but I just got so much work to do that I just don't have time to meet 5 or 6 different people. So I'm selling all of that for $320, which is an absolute steal for the guy who's buying it. I will have paid for all of that stuff $165, selling it for $320, so I'll still just about double my money. And on top of that, I'll add 15 new games to the collection, including the Metroid. So a bunch of PS2 games and about 6 Super Nintendo games and a few of the DS stuff I took out and put on the wall that I wanted. So not bad, doubling my money this week for the yard sales. All this stuff, I'm recording this video now because all this stuff, as you can see, is all packed up and ready to go. So I just need to record this video and it's gone. So with that being said, I'll give you guys an update on what we spent this week. Sorry if I feel a little rushed right now. I'm kind of crunched for time. I got to run out and meet this guy to sell this stuff, and then I got to meet my dad. So before I sell this stuff, I would have bought $278 worth of stuff, mainly because I did treat myself with the Resident Evil thing this week. I would have sold only $160 worth of stuff that week. Now, with that being said, when this goes for $320, I will have had a $480 week and only have spent $278. So when this goes today, it will have been a profitable week, but without that, we will have spent $118 more than what we actually have. So what I'll do to make this easy is I'm going to put a total down there of everything that I sold, because this is gone for $320, so I'll add that right in there. So we have made a jump closer to a completely even collection. So for all this is almost free. We're still like, I don't know, probably definitely less than $2,000, I would imagine by now, but I don't know. I haven't checked the numbers in a while. But it has been a good week, even though it was a letdown for the yard sales. They're coming to a close, guys. We got one more weekend here of yard sales, and then we are starting to go out with the camera for all of the pickups. I've got a new retro series that's coming out that I'm going to be announcing, and also tonight I'm working on the Facebook page for all of you guys that are interested in the retro content. It'll be a place where that you guys can see my new content that is going to be posted. You can discuss your pickups. You can trade and sell with people. You'll be able to buy all of my doubles. They'll all be going up there. And then there'll also be giveaways every single month as well, where we're going to be giving away some good titles. So say if I pick up another Metroid, maybe we'll be doing a big raffle for that, or if I pick up another Mega Man X, I just want to be able to give back to you guys on some of the stuff that I'm finding. So that Facebook group will be announced later on this week as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I gotta get going. I apologize for the lack of footage this weekend. It's just the yard sales were not that good. I just didn't have much to show. But we managed to get some good retro stuff a little bit later on in the weekend. So thank you so much. Make sure to finger bang that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're enjoying the channel. Share if you know some friends that are into this hobby as well. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. And of course, stay bows.